Baby, come and are you ready yet? My little mini-me that I haven't met. I felt your movements, I felt your kick. Most of the time you made me sick. To feel you a part of me, to feel you know. Baby, come and are you ready yet?
Hi Lyra, welcome in today. My name's Kalisha. I'm the midwife that's going to be going through the baby coming you ready up with you.
Awesome.
So you have a tea, white, no sugar.
Yeah.
So your first baby.
Yeah.
Excited?
Oh, so excited.
Do you know if you're having a boy or a girl yet? Not yet.
Surprise.
So you've selected that you're a current smoker and you've got some concerns or worries about it?
Yeah, I know. I've been looking online, mostly on Google and Facebook, and a lot of stuff has been coming up saying that, you know, if you're a smoker, it can make babies small, and I kind of want that because, you know, I don't want it to hurt too much. But then also, it's been saying stuff like for babies' health problems, and that smoking can cause like that lip, you know, I forget what it's called, but it can cause a lot of problems, and I don't want that for baby. So
with the, you know, smoking does cause it can cause small babies, but it doesn't affect your ability to give birth. And, you know, your body is amazing and it will do what it needs to do. So that's not necessarily always the case. A smaller baby makes for an easier birth. That's not always the case. But, you know, you're right with the other risks. There's plenty of other risks. So apart from the cleft palate, what other sort of risks did you find?
It can cause a lot of it, mainly for when he's born. He can have a lot of complications with his breathing. But I just don't understand, because my sister's had biggest mob pregnancies and she's been smoking through all of them, but her kids turned out fine. So that's why I didn't really think there was much of a problem with me still smoking while pregnant with baby. So
it's understandable, you know, you're seeing your nieces and nephews run around and they seem fine.
Yeah.
That every pregnancy is different and every baby responds differently to it. And, you know, it's really important to understand that these risks, they could happen to anyone. So it could be a smaller baby or a preterm baby, or...
So baby can be born early if I smoke?
So, and it can also start to affect your placenta, and it doesn't get the oxygen to baby as much as baby needs, and that can also in turn cause problems when baby's born. And later on in life, you know, those it's not just a short-term thing, it can sometimes be a long-term issue.
Oh, wow.
So can I ask how many smokes a day do you think you're having?
I have about 10 smokes a day during the week, and then 15 smokes a day on the weekend.
Okay. So that's roughly 70 to 100 smokes a week, and it works out to be about $100 a week.
That's a lot of money. I'd much prefer to give that money, you know, it goes towards baby and all of their little things.
So, you know, you've said that it is a lot of money, and you've acknowledged that you want to start getting things for baby. So can you just explore a little bit more, like what you enjoy about smoking?
Well, it just, when I'm stressed out, because I usually work during the week, I get proper stressed from work and just doing stuff around the house and with family. So it's a good stress relief. But then again, you know, when you go over to mob, you go to see their family, friends, and everybody's smoking. So, you know, and it's good because then everybody sits down for a yarn and everybody's there and we're all talking about stuff. So I think that's the main thing, is like it brings us all together. And yeah, just makes me forget about things that I don't have to worry about, you know? So that's mainly why. But I've been smoking since I was about 17. So I'm 28 now, so that's good enough long time.
This is really common for people to start smoking at school and smoke around family, and you know, that social sort of smoking. And it sounds like you are, you know, you're thinking about the implications on your baby and the risks of it. So what methods have you tried in the past to stop smoking?
Well, the longest I've gone without smoking is probably about 3 weeks, and I give up every time because I start getting stressed. But mainly I try and replace, I read it online, try and replace, you know, the movement or just putting something in my mouth. So I'll have a chewy instead of picking up a smoke, or I'll have a lolly or something. But then again, like, I don't get that relief, and yeah, I'm not sure what to do or who to go to or where to go to. But I've been trying to just do it on my own, but I've been finding it a little bit hard.
Yeah. So it sounds like you're really moving towards wanting to give up smoking. So if we were to put it on a scale, 0 being not wanting to quit and 10 being really wanting to quit, where do you think right now you would be sitting?
Right now? Well, that's a tricky one because, you know, when I'm with family, I feel guilty because I can afford buying them smokes and then handing them out and having a yarn, but I want to do this for baby as well, and baby's health is important to me, and being a mother for the first time, so I guess 5, yeah.
So it sounds like you're in a really difficult position, but can you explore a little bit more what would get you from a 5 closer to a 10?
Well, I mean, my family is important, and going to mum's house for yarns and all the mob smoking, I think they would understand that if I stopped smoking, it'd be for baby's well-being and for mine in their future. So I think maybe I'll go to their house and just sit down and have a yarn and tell them, you know, I'm not going to be smoking anymore. And I know that they'll be supportive of it, especially when it comes to baby and my firstborn.
So that support is really helpful. It's really, really important to have that support at home. And there's also other supports we can offer you, support services. So I know you did mention that the online information was quite tricky, but we do have access to some Aboriginal specific pamphlets and information sheets done by Aboriginal people. So is that something that you'd be interested in having? We can give you those today to take home.
Oh, yeah, that'll be wonderful.
Yeah.
Thank you.
And there's also a support counselling service, a phone service with the Aboriginal Quit Specialist. So I'm happy to give you guys, give you some information on that as well if that's what you're wanting.
Oh, that'll be solid.
Cool. So I guess we'll see you in about 2 weeks. And we'll see how you're going with all of that. And look after yourself.
Thank you.
I hear you cry. You cry and cry, cry long into the night. I'm here for you and I hold you so tight. My little sunshine makes my world so bright. My little bundle, yeah.